everybody. For those of you in the United States, happy Labor Day. I always want to say Memorial Day. Don't know why that is. Anyway, happy Labor Day. I decided to go live this morning for two reasons. First of all, I received the Document December kit in the mail from Elle Studio on Wednesday of last week, but I went out of town for the weekend. That was my big adventure. My sister and I drove to Kansas City to visit my nephew and his family. I have a brand new baby niece who's 3 months old, and I got to see her. So that's what we did. That was kind of like the big secret about what I was doing, why I couldn't be live on Friday. So my plan today is that I am going to go live with this, and then my hope is that I'll have time to also go live with just a regular layout after it. If not, I want to do it at some point today. So if you haven't, turn on the bell notification and then you'll know when I go live. So anyway, today though, what we're going to do is we're going to go through the Document December kit from Elle Studio. This will be the 7th year that I have used Elle Studio products for my Document December kit. I believe about 3, maybe 4 years ago, I can't remember exactly now, they went to kits versus using a 12 by 12 paper collection. So when they transitioned away from the 12 by 12 paper collections, they went to a kit. So I have not opened this, so if you don't like the noise, sorry about that. Everything else I've opened at least partially, but I didn't want to spoil the surprise because I wanted to see it in person. Obviously I've ordered it. So their website is shopellestudio.com. This is still available. The kit is $35.50, just so you know that if you're looking at what you're going to do. When you get an Elle Studio package, she always sends a 3x4 card, usually for the month. So since I ordered this in August, I got the August card. I actually just keep these in a little tray right in front of me, so that actually I have other ones that I have not used. So I need to get some of these used on August layouts, right? But here's a July one and some August. I have some September. So I'll keep those right there so I can use them for journaling. She also usually sends a sweet little thank you and then hand signs it. And then a lot of times what I'll do is if I have a thank you card to do, I'll cut this and then keep them. So I've got, at least here, I've got a purpley pink one too. So I like to save those for that. You could, if you wanted to do a thank you layout, you could just tuck it in. So that's what that is. So let's get to the kit so then I can get to some scrapbooking. For those of you who are wondering, this will be my 14th year of doing December Daily. I started in 2007. And this will be my 14th year. I have done December Daily when I've been single. I've done it when I've been married. I've never had my own children. I obviously have stepkids and grandkids and great nephews and nieces now. So I've scrapped the year I lost my dad and a very close friend in the same year. I scrapbooked last year when I lost my best friend. So I do December Daily no matter what, because it helps me really have gratitude and appreciate the season. For me, it's not about recording the events of the season, but of course that's part of it. But December Daily for me is about documenting things in a season where to show my gratitude or to remind me of my gratitude for that season. And you guys, I'm going to straighten this out just a tiny bit because I'm looking at it on camera and it's not quite straight. And I want to straighten that for you a little bit so it's not disturbing. Although, there we go. That's better. Okay. So let's get to this. So the kit itself comes in a bag. If you've not ordered from Elle Studio, they come in these boxes like this with just a little paper packing. I have a slew of other stuff besides the kit that I'm going to show you that I ordered to supplement my kit, just so you know that as well. So to start out, let's go to the backbone of a Document December kit. So lots of fun stuff here. And that would be the cards, for me anyway. I should have brought one of my December Daily Downs, but I did not. I have playlists for every December Daily since 2016. I've done them I've recorded videos every day. I intend to do that this year as well. There'll be lives, I think, this year since we can live now. So they come in, a lot of times they'll come in these little papers that I get rid of right away. But if you're wondering what my books look like now, I've been using Simple Story 6x8 albums since 2013, I think. I love them. So they come with 3x4 and 4x6 cards, and I am actually going to go through these for you guys so that you can see what's actually in it. They do not have a backing to them, just so that you can see that. So wish list, I always love it. They usually include a little wood, she usually includes a little wood grain there. Oh, this is a fun one. I love this, that this looks like a label, because you could, if you wanted to, kind of cut this out and around it if you're not doing a December daily or you don't use that card. And then these two as well. So this is a little recipe card, but you know, I'll use that to document. I love these because I can put like a little wood, like a little washi across it, or some sort of sticker or puffy sticker, that kind of thing on there. So this is going to get a little wild. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put those up there so you can kind of see what they look like. And then here's the 3x4 cards. So there were 2, 4, 6, yeah, 8 4x6 cards. And then we'll see how many. So, oh, this is, I love this Christmas tree. She usually does the Christmas tree every year, but that's kind of a new version of that. Usually there's a present card. Stuff like this currently loving. If I don't use it, I put it in my regular stash at the end of the year. Or at the end of the year. And I will show you how I store these as well. So, hey Barbara, happy Labor Day to you as well. Just in case you guys missed this, I'm not going to do it in this video, but I will go live today. If I have something I do have to do a little bit later, so if I don't have enough time, I'll come back. So I missed you guys not being able to do a live. So Dear Santa, Christmas playlist. I should be telling you what these say because it might be hard to read. So details from Christmas Day, Christmas checklist, currently, so that's kind of a fun one. All about our Christmas tree. She usually puts this card in, which is kind of fun, and like decorated by will always be my, there's a little favorite ornament there. So a lot of times if I do this, I'll document. I always buy an ornament that has a kind of a theme for the year, which, man, this year it should be a little COVID germ, right? I'm sure that there will be COVID Christmas ornaments somewhere. So details from Christmas Eve, currently loving, let your heart be light. Love this tradition so much. There are stamp sets that go with this. I did not get any of the stamp sets. Just so you know, I did not get everything, all the extras. I like these little cards. This is a little cookie card. I like those for just like when I do Christmas, when I do cookies, and as little filler cards if I don't have more than one picture. So the Merry Details, 3 favorites from this season. On this day in December, there are red and green cards like this. There's a set of these, so if you don't have those, I have something similar to this from a couple years ago. And then this green little sparkle card, that Holly's beautiful and new. Here's a little baking card, Merry and Bright. Favorite hot cocoa toppings. Now, I'm not a big hot cocoa drinker just because it's really sweet, and I'm not a sweet anything drinker, including wine. Although, you know, I loved hot cocoa before. So I always have to have water with my hot cocoa if I have it. So I will on occasion. Just a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A wood grain card, which I love those. I can never get enough wood grain cards. So if I don't use it, and this definitely goes in my stash because I will use it. Special moment number 1. This is notes from this day. Holiday gathering. And then here's the red on this day in December card. So let's count these. So there's 33x4 cards, just so that you guys know that. Lots of different things, and then again, you can work it in. So the colors of this kit are, and I'm going to sit down, are green and red, obviously, with a red that has, trying to think, that's so light, it takes on like almost a pink color to it. And then a little bit of wood grain, a little bit of gray. Yeah, and there is a little bit of black in here, which has kind of been what it's been like for think about the last 3 years. So the cool part is if you have a document December kit from years past, you can very easily work that stuff back into your current year. Because I don't finish everything out. I'll show you guys how I store these, and it's going to be embarrassing because I have started to order a little bit of product, because not only do I do the document December, but obviously then I'll have some Christmas layouts to scrapbook, especially because I scrapbook 12 by 12s for my grandkids and then my great nieces and nephews as well too. So that's that. So 30 cards here. Let me get these kind of back up, and I'll just kind of splay them out along the top here. And again, I did not buy everything you could buy because I have a pretty good Christmas stash. I do have 12 by 12 papers and envelopes. What I will do that you guys will see eventually at some point in November, sometimes I release it like Thanksgiving weekend, kind of depends on what my schedule looks like, so I'm not going to make any promises, but I also go through and do it's like a December daily prep or holiday prep video. I now tend to do my December daily from December 1st through January 1st. In years past, I've started it Thanksgiving Day, but I have not done that the last couple of years, just because usually that week between Thanksgiving and Christmas is kind of quiet for me. So I tend not to do that. And then I've never ended it on Christmas Day. I've always gone past. Part of it is because that's the way my family celebrates. So let's look at some of the other things. This is something I love in this kit. Oh, let me open this up, because there is, so these are the little plastic things that they tend to come in, and I didn't catch this, that this is in here. So this is the second year that she has done this. She's included a calendar, and I used to print a calendar from that I found online, but now I have these, and I usually take these and they're either glued to the front or back of my book, or they're the last page, depending on how things work out. But that's always very, very handy to have and lovely. In this year's kit, last year she did include some 6x8 papers. This year they're not included, but you can buy them extra. So that might have been something that people just, with all the cards, you may not need paper, right? Then this is the Merry and Bright chipboard stickers. So this is the, I haven't seen these before. This is new this year. So lots of good icons like the 25 and the December, Merry and Bright, 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. So that's awesome. I did buy these Jane tile alphabet stickers, and they're a little bit bigger this year than they have been in the past. I like them. They were about probably 3/4 of the size prior to this, so that's nice. I needed some more sort of green lettering. Needed. Yeah. Okay, I'm not fooling you guys about that. This is a little document December sticker book with just phrases. I love those. I do have some of these left from past years, but I usually go through and use almost all of those up. Then I have the wood veneer. I love using wood veneer in my book. A little hint, if you use a pocket scrapbook, do your wood veneer from the outside. So just put that on the outside of the pocket, because otherwise if you put it on when it's in the pocket itself, and I'm sure I will talk about this, but if you put it when it's on the pocket itself, your cards will slip out wherever they are. And you guys, just so that you know, for some reason my iPad loses the connection down in my basement. So for right now, I can't see what you're saying. I'm just kind of waiting for that to come back. I'm going to keep recording though, since the live is going. And then lastly are the December die cuts. So let's see. Obviously you can see that. So let me kind of pull this all together here. There's a lot of die cuts in here. I'm not going to go through and count all these, but obviously as you're seeing this, there's a ton of die cuts here. Okay. And these are lots of labels. So Elle Studio is pretty known for labels. What I might do is usually in the month where she releases like the kits, she'll a lot of times release a printable label sheet, and I'll probably go back and pick that up. So I'm just trying to pull these so that you guys can see all these different labels here. So again, it's the pink, the red, the black, the green. That's how I knew that there was black in here, because I saw the black labels. And again, and with these, if I don't use these labels, they go at the end of the year, they go in my regular stash, because you guys know from watching me scrapbook that I use a ton of labels. So, and my internet with my iPad is really not cooperating. So I'm sorry, you guys, if you're asking questions. And I've discovered that if you ask a question with live, I'm having a hard time I can answer it while we're live, but I have a really hard time answering it after the live. I'm not quite sure why that is. Okay, so I'm going to just keep going forward. So there's a tree die cut. There's a red and green version of this. Oh, red, green, and gray version of this on this day in December. There's lots of little banners, circles. There'll be icons like the stocking. These little banners. Now I'm just going to start throwing them out so you can see them. There's presents. She usually does some of these presents every year, which I think is awesome. Okay, guys, I'm going to shut my iPad down because it's not going. So I'm sorry that we're having to do this. Little December. I like how there's white in here as well. Here are the bows. Little bows, that's new this year. Some little tabs. This is cute. It says Hello Jolly Christmas Tree Farm. I think that's fun. So that'll be a fun one to do on one of my Christmas tree pages. I can put up 4 Christmas trees. I've been doing 3 lately. So here's another bow. So these die cut bows are new. So that's fun. That that's what the kit is. So look at all those, the crazy amount of die cuts you have, and lots of labels, which I think is really good, because I will take like if I don't have a 3x4 card here that is working well for me, I'll just cut a 3x4 chunk of paper and then add one of the labels to it. And that usually works out really well. Okay. So, now, let's see, so that's what all this is. Then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this. So now you see what the kit is. I'm just going to take this off into my hand here. Okay, this is going to take just a minute, guys. And I'm going to set this all aside because I ordered extras. This would not be enough for me to do my December scrapbooking. Okay, so that's now out of the way. And this is the last time I'll be able to tell you whether this is a part of the kit or not. So once and maybe I'll keep it together, actually, now that I think about it, until I do the prep video where I put it in, I keep it in a basket. Okay. So then this is something for the past few years, I don't remember how many, that I've always ordered. It's a December 2020 acrylic piece. I use this as part of my album cover. So I think they're available this year. I think they were available in white, black, and gold. So there's lots of different choices for you with this. These pieces are usually between $3 and $4. I looked at what the price of the kit was for you guys, but I didn't look specifically for all the pieces after that, okay? Then wood veneer. Ordered 2 different wood veneers. These are wood veneer banners with things like jingle bells, gather together, December and photos, celebrate the season. Lots of fun stuff there. And then more, some of the icon pieces like the presents and the stars. These are the things that I told you. I love to take those on like that card. Here we go. Like this card, and I can pop one of these here. Or one of these here, or even the 3x4 cards will work that way too. So that's those. This year, there was cork. And I thought I had ordered 2 of these, but apparently I did not. I ordered just 1. So if I order any more Elle Studio, I may come back and order a second version of these if they're available. If they are not, fine. And maybe I just told myself that's enough because I have plenty of things. Then there was the document December stickers in the kit. But here's some more of these joyful stickers. So if you don't order the kit, you can order these to get those phrase stickers as well. You don't get some of the round circles, but I don't think that's such a bad deal. Last year, I used up almost all of both of these sheets. Then, along with that, there's kind of there's always sort of like a little bit of a cookie theme, or a theme to the year, where there's a theme, there's an extra little theme. This year it's a Christmas cookie, and so these are all stickers, and they're a heavier sticker. They're a thick cardstock sticker. I love baking, so this will be really fun when I do my cookie page. And some years I bake a lot of different cookies, some years I bake just one kind, which is my sugar cookies, and you've probably seen that page if you've been watching me. So then the other thing I ordered is I ordered this puffy alpha sticker in green. There are a couple of different options for these, but I was running out of my green puffy stickers like this, and I really like to use these as subtitles or smaller titles. Not so much in my December daily book, but on my regular Christmas layouts. And then lastly, for stickery pieces and that like embellishment pieces, I ordered these tiny shapes and dots puffy stickers. So there's hearts, stars, and dots, and there's 3 of each. Thank you, Ellie. And then in the colors from the kit. So there's the one color I forgot about is the minty green. There's a little bit of a minty green. So again, there's white added to the red, so it goes pink. There's white added to the green, so it's mint. And great. Like I said, color. I've used this color. Or I've used this kit, and the colors will work great from year to year. Okay, so that's what I ordered. There were definitely other things. There were some acrylic numbers. I did not order those this year. Last year I loved what they did. They had tiny little numbers, and I used all the white ones. I do have the black ones from last year left, so I might do that. Otherwise, sometimes what I'll do is I'll just use use my numbers for my thickers and that kind of stuff on my pages as well too, or tiny letter stickers. So I haven't quite figured out what I'm going to do. I did love having a consistent number last year. That was really nice. So may do that this year. We'll see. Then lastly, I told you that it didn't come with paper this year, but you can order the paper separately. So this is the Fa La La paper collection. And I'll open this so you guys can see it. This is a 6 by 8.5 inch size, so you can get it in your book. It is single-sided, and look at that lovely wood grain. It always makes me so excited when there's a wood grain. I'm trying to get this without getting doubles of every paper, so you guys can kind of see stars. There's a grid paper. This is nice because I'll take washi tape and make 3x4 cards out of that. Again, if I don't have a card that I like, I can cut it out of this paper. This is great to use as just a background in my 6 by 8, and I tend to use up these packs pretty quickly when I have them. And then, new this year, there's a second pack called Christmas Basics, and this made me so excited. So let me show you what these are. So it's grid stripes and dots, and in the colors from the kit. So here's Fa La La, so you know what that one is. And then this is Christmas Basics. So red, oh, I love how she did this. So this is easy. Red, stripe dot, grid, green, stripe dot, grid, light green, that minty green, stripe dot, grid, and then the pink stripe dot grid. So this is the Christmas Basic pack, and I am so excited about this. One of the things that I usually have to do is really go out and kind of hunt and peck and find the few Christmas pieces, 12 by 12 papers, so that I can get some of these basics to go in my kit. And I have done some of that already because I didn't realize in the kit that that she was going to do this year, because you get sneaks, you don't get the whole thing. So then lastly, so this was all the Christmas product I ordered. Again, if you want to see how I organized before I actually put the video out, probably at some point in November, I have playlists for 2016, 17, 18, and 19, and there is a December daily prep video in, I believe, all of them. Definitely the last few years. You can see how I do that, what my setup looks like. My setup, definitely for the last 3 years, is the same. I believe I bought the same basket, and it's been similar every one of those years. Since I've been doing this since 2007. This is my 14th year that I'll be doing this, as I said earlier in the video. I have a pretty good process going. My intention, again, is that I will do daily videos for December daily. And that's within my work schedule. I try to do that for you guys. Probably most of them will be live, or a good portion of them will be live. But if I can't do that, I can't do that, and I'll just I'll just work through it and do some recorded ones. I like doing the lives for things like that, though, because I don't have to take the time to do all of the editing that I normally would have to do, and uploading takes forever. Like when I do a 15-minute video, it can take an hour to upload easily, if not more. So anyway, that's my plan for December daily. You guys have seen the Elle Studio kit. One more thing that I want to show you is I did add this into my order. These are the New Day stickers, and they came out, I think, with the kit, one of the kits, and I didn't have a lot of these kinds of stickers left. I do like these like little label-y phrase stickers. I have, let's see, I have an autumn one left there. I'm pretty much done with these, and so I was missing being able to add these kinds of things to my pages, and since I was doing an Elle Studio order, I added these in. Yeah, I have one about books, and that's really it. Otherwise, I've worked my way through all of my Elle Studio phrase stickers, so it'll be nice to have this to play with again. So that's the December daily kit, you guys. I'm going to kind of I promised I'd show you how to store this stuff. So you're going to wonder why I bought anything. So this is a Recollections, what is it called? It just says crafting storage. So it's a box. It's a 12 by 12 box. I store it in there. I've had this for quite a few years, so I was lucky enough to get the little tray that sits inside, and I'll kind of uncover this because this is some of the stuff that I've already bought. Actually, it's not that much. I have the, I bought these Winter Wonderland American Crafts striped letters. These were on sale at Ben Franklin. We have a Ben Franklin going out. Oh, that's why I bought all this stuff. That's right, because this was all on sale at Ben Franklin. Because I've been missing having a candy cane alphabet. I bought these little puffy snowman stickers, and then this Bella Boulevard, these die cuts, because I have some Bella Boulevard 12 by 12s. So what I do, I keep my 3x4 cards, and I do still have some left, but I needed to refresh. A lot of these have white backgrounds, and I like the red and green backgrounds, but I keep those in this 4x6 photo storage. You've seen some of these before. Some of the die cuts I'll keep in these little 4x6 envelopes, and then buried under here is the tray. I'm not going to pull these all the way out, but buried under here is the tray. and with my stuff in it. And I will show you guys this. You'll see this in the prep video. If you go back to any of the prep videos now, you'll see that because I've used these years after years. So that's how I will store this. I am somehow going to get all this stuff in here before I am done today. So anyway, guys, so that is the Elle Studio Document December kit. Hope you guys are doing great today. I'm going to go put this away, and I think I have enough time to do another quick live. So hopefully I'll see you guys back in a little bit. Hit the bell notification, and when I go live, you'll know that I'm going live. So, all right, guys, hope you're having a great Labor Day. Bye, everybody.